It's Rob Locke with an E. It's Richard Marr with an E. It's Drone with an E. It's Amazing Time with an E.
It really
hello.
is. Hello, Rob. The most feature-packed drone we've ever created anywhere close to this price. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, even 2 cameras on board. Normally like 700-800 quid. It's in your FX Pro, but listen to this. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Live streaming, filming in HD. This thing is honestly incredible, and every one of you at home can get it out the box and fly it within 20 seconds.
Yes. Trying to think if there's, I don't know if we've got any special days coming up. We've got Drone Day coming up, which is the day you get a drone and really enjoy flying it. And what an amazing price we have this for. We'll get you the details in a moment. Could be an anniversary, could be a birthday. It could just be the fact that the sun is out, the sky is blue, and we're droning in the park. Why not?
It is.
Have a bit of fun.
Dead simple, dead easy. This is the drone that you can learn to fly. Filming in HD, live streaming to your friends and family in a drone that no hands needed to keep it steady, no hands needed to control it. One finger, one button, Rob. It's an incredible bit of kit.
Now, I have to say, Richard, I am a professional filmmaker.
Yes.
So I was looking at buying a drone, and there are 2 I narrowed it down to. One of them is the cine version, admittedly, is £4,000.
Yes.
And the other one, the one I really want that does everything, is £17,000. So, whereas this, we don't know what the price is yet.
Let's have a look.
We're keeping it a secret. It's £159.99. And you can split the cost on PayPal Pay in 3 if you so desire.
But it's got Follow Me built in. It's got a gesture control lens. Every feature we could throw a stick at, we built in, we put in, and it's exclusive to you. No other shop, no other retailer, just here on ShopOnTV for ITV and STV customers. You enjoy it, get it quick, because you are going to love this drone.
Here's the website, and you can. All you have to do is go to our shows. It's pretty straightforward. And when you do, you'll find, where is it? The Drone Showcase, and that will feature all of the products and all the item numbers and all of the other accessories that we have available. So we've got plenty of extra batteries if you want extra flight time. This is the drone that we are featuring, one of them that we're featuring tonight. It's the FX Pro Elite. It is... well, it's called Elite for a reason. It is, as Richard said, got more features packed into any other drone that he offers you through his company. The only thing that it doesn't have is GPS, but we've got a GPS drone coming up later for you.
We certainly have.
Yes, so all the details are on the web at the moment. Our graphics they're a little asthmatic, our graphics, I do apologise. So we'll get those sorted in a minute. What's more important is you see this thing fly. So fly, 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 McFly.
Thank you so much. The biggest bundle we've ever bought to air, one of the best-selling drones we've ever bought to British TV. The FX Pro is incredible. Now, over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retailers of drones in this country. We're talking about tens of thousands of drones that we love making, you love flying, but this drone is different, special, top of its field, taking features you normally expect on drones, 800 and under, £1,000. We're not talking about 1 or 2 of them. We're talking about virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability. It's in your FX Pro. Nowhere else you can buy it, just here for you. Then you've got our live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone in your drone. But listen to this. We've added 2 cameras on board. Now, you don't normally get that till 700-800 quid. This drone can film 2 shots, 2 angles, 2 ways of filming at the same time, giving you the best shots, the best footage, as if you were a full professional flight pilot. This drone can do it. Then we adjusted the lens, not a normal lens, a gesture-controlled lens. They're normally £800 to £900 in drones. This drone will recognise you, your face, your features. It will literally lock onto you. So if you do a V sign, takes a photo, hand up, hand down, starts and stops a video. But listen to this. If you're a beginner, you've never flown before, Gran or Grandad wants to go, they don't want to use the controller, they don't want to use... this drone can track the palm of your hand. So put your palm out, the drone literally can be flown just by moving your hand, filming as it flies, so anyone can do it. And then, pièce de résistance. Can't believe I'm going to tell you this. Normally worth over £1,000. Follow Me built in. Locks onto you, your face, your features. If you're out walking the dog, it will follow you and film. Skiing, canoeing, riding that bike, that magic shot that you couldn't film any other way. But what makes this drone special, different, top of its field, and one step up from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The technology we've created has made us now, we believe, the biggest retailer of drones in this country. The FX Pro, one of our #1s. Let me talk you through it, tell you why it's brilliant, and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn to fly. Now, #1, we're talking about a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. You can knock it, bash it, smash it, hit it, but this drone keeps coming back for more. But let me tell you what makes it brilliant. Closer to the tree, closer to the wall, we have people at home with £1,000 plus drones buying the FX Pro to add to their collection. So you do those close-up shots with no damage. But the real magic is here. That is your HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones got HD cameras, but normally you're popping out a memory card, putting in your laptop, PC, games console. You can't see what you're filming till you've finished and landed. With this, it's live to the stream of your phone. Now, no in-app purchases, nothing to buy. The app is free, nothing needed to be taken away or added. What the drone sees live, you see live. So you can Facebook it, Rob, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies with it, zoom it to your friends and families in another country while the drone is still hovering mid-air. This thing is incredible, but it gets better. If this was a £600 drone at home, you'd be talking about one angle, one shot, one direction. From the high street, about 600 quid, fixed angle lens, not on your FX Pro. With a little twist, we've added a hinge onto the bottom of the lens. So now, if you want to film those professional shots from above, over 100 meters in the air, maybe it's the kids playing football in the park, you can now film them like the FA Cup final or the Euros. Film the kids like the Euros in your own home. Or it's going over your friend's wedding venue to get that shot that would have cost over 1,000 quid to get a professional in to do. Or maybe you're just doing a house party and everyone is waving up at the camera. You can create that pro-level magic without needing to be a pro to fly. But Rob, the real magic with this drone is how you fly it. We've got an incredible camera, but now let's take it into the air. One finger. We're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to learn to stabilize it. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learned to fly. This is a drone that you can get out the box in 20 seconds, hands off the controller, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. But now we've got it in the air, let's look at that stability of the drone, because I want to prove it to you. So now if I bring the drone forwards, controller on the floor, watch, altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. So if the wind knocks this drone, it remembers the height and it also, you don't have to control it, you don't have to do it, you don't have to stabilize it. This drone does the hard work for you. Now there's real magic here because it's not just altitude lock over 140 meters in the air, left and right. It's got a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. You will never in a shop see a drone this stable at triple the price. Why? We built the technology of that second camera. Locks the floor in, keeps it steady, or allows you to fly it from the palm of your hand. So you can now track everywhere you go like magic. This thing is incredible, but let's look at that camera. Because here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not currently on a £10,000 studio camera. I am on FX Pro Cam. V sign, recognise my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, that memory's in my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops it. It recognises me. This is normally in drones over 800 quid. It's in your FX Pro. But Rob, we are not talking about one camera. This is the real magic here. This is the difference. This is why the pros will buy it. Click one button, second camera gets involved, 2 cameras on board. Now, Rob, you're on that pro camera at the front. I'm now on that down camera. This could be over 120 meters in the air. Top right, top left, I've got a blogging shot from my mobile phone. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time, not at £1.5 grand, at under 160 quid. Now, let's take it for a bit of a flight. Let's have a look at this drone and see what it can do. So how easy is it to fly? Speed #1 is nice and steady. We're going up the stairs, round the banisters. Maybe you're a beginner and you can use this instantly, out the box in 20 seconds. Speed #2, give it a click, doubles that speed. So now we're an intermediate flyer. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to buy a new camera. We haven't had to upgrade anything because it's in the same drone you learned to fly out the box in 20 seconds, and you haven't had to buy an intermediate drone because it's in the same box ready to go. And then Click number 3, up to 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This drone is a pro drone, a pro flyer. Again, no camera upgrades needed. The camera upgrade is already in it. You don't need to upgrade the wings, the blades. It's in it, ready to go. Everything built in, but now you're going to go towards that tree, lake, river, you panic. What are you going to do? No, I'm going to crash. No, press one button, auto homes. The FX Pro will come back to you. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to break it. You're not going to damage it. If it's facing the wrong way, 100 meters away, press one button, it rights itself. You don't have to do it. And we are live on TV. What you see is exactly what this drone can do. It's incredible. Now, by the way, Rob, do you want to show off to your friends and family?
Always.
One click of the button, Flip 360. Now, you saw the Flip 360 on the video. Now let me show you the Flip 360 on the drone. You are learning to do this instantly, out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is incredible. Live streaming. But now I want to show you something that you would never find on a drone normally. We are going to, at this price, turn the controller off, because you can fly the FX Pro from the screen of your phone. Now, the second I touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying this drone from the mobile phone. The wire is just so I can show you that footage live in the studio. This is a wireless system, but I use the wire so you can see it on your TV screen. And then I lock onto me, Rob. Everywhere I walk and go, this drone has follow me. Normally over £1,000 it will follow me walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family. This thing isn't good, it's incredible. But now let me talk you around this deal tonight, because this drone is unbelievable. So let's turn that video off. Let's take that picture off the screen. Now I can take the blades off, ready to use and integrate, ready to use and put in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. This is the most stable drone, the easiest to fly drone. A drone that literally needs no license, no registration, no fee. We have classed it to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, confirmed by the CAA. No license needed at all. But Rob, what makes today brilliant, what makes it incredible, the deal. The normal price of this drone when we launched it, when we started it, was 230 quid drone on its own. No extra bits, no extra add-ons, 230 quid. And we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them, 10 or 20 of them, 100 or 1,000 of them. We sold tens of thousands of FX Pro at that price. But tonight, under 160 quid, under 160 pounds, you are going to get the drone. But we're also going to throw in an extra battery for nothing niche, nil, zero free. Our gift to you. Under 160 quid, 2 batteries, double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic, and that's our gift to you. Thank you for watching Shop on TV and supporting us every night from midnight till 3. Thank you for supporting us on our Freeview Channel 89. Our way of thanking you, extra battery in the bundle, and then it gets better, Rob, because tonight we're going to throw in that storage case as well. So normally worth 40 quid, this is in your FX Pro bundle. Foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery 1, the second battery we're going to give you for free. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, your way to get out in the sun next weekend, filming, flying, smiling and having fun with every pro feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto land, it's in here. The pro features you never thought you could afford. The follow me over 1,000 quid in your FX Pro. Be quick, be fast. Make sure you're flying it next weekend, filming, flying and having fun. The incredible, the brilliant, the biggest bundle we do, FX Pro.
And actually, if you're wondering why we're talking about next weekend, it's supposed to be, I'm an interesting colour. It's supposed to be rather, as they said on a famous TV show many years ago, Scorchio. Do you remember that? What was that, the Fast Show, wasn't it? Scorchio. Yeah, so, and by the way, if you want to stay cool, we've also got some amazing fans for you tomorrow night, so tune into that. Very quickly, I want to say, Richard, as well, I don't know if you know anything about drones, you'll know about this. There's a very, very big drone manufacturer. In fact, it's the biggest drone manufacturer that is on the verge of being banned in America. Yep. Because basically a lot of information was being recorded and fed back to China. I just want to clarify. Yep. None of that going on with this.
No, we've made this drone completely secure to you. So the only place that can see your footage, the only place that can see your video is your phone. Recorded into your photo book, for you. So no, this is completely different. There's no connection here to someone's government in another country. This is 100% as part of that Class Drone Zero toy category. No license, no registration, no fee. One of the restrictions in that, one of the things in that is this must be private to your phone, and that is fact. Enjoy it. It's
in fact,
incredible.
we'll show you later that basically the drone, the way that you control it, the drone becomes its own a Wi-Fi hotspot, and your phone connects directly to that. So the connection is between the phone and the drone, and nothing else. It's not connecting to the public internet. It's not storing any data or other information on the device. It's purely whatever you record over the phone, just for your peace of mind. And also, it means therefore there is zero chance of it getting banned. Also, so $159.99 is the price. There is some common sense, obviously, when it comes to flying these. They're a craft. They are an aircraft of sorts, and so just as long as you follow the basic safety features, you'll be fine. We call that the drone code, and here's what it's all about.
Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
That's the drone code. This is Richard Meyer, and this is the FX Pro Elite.
Busy. Thank you so much for getting involved. Thank you so much for ordering the FX Pro. We absolutely love this drone, and you are going to love it too. 5-star reviews everywhere. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this genuinely is the right drone for you if you're learning to fly a drone. You want to begin in this incredible hobby. Things like for the camera, live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. You've got things like Follow Me built in here. You've got gesture control. Everything that you need is in this drone. So look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and show you why it is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's literally just wanted to learn to fly. Now, number one, we're talking about a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but remember, it's also fully flexible. This drone is designed to bash, smash, knock, hit, get closer to that wall and then jump straight back off again. In fact, we've got people with pro-level drones, over £1,000, who buy the FX Pro, not for their kids, to put in their collection to do all that close-up shots. No £400 repair bill. This drone, bash, smash, and just comes back and carries on flying. But the real magic is right here. That is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones got HD cameras. You're normally popping out a memory card, goes into your laptop, PC, forget it. This camera live streams to the screen of your phone. Now, no in-app purchases, nothing to buy that wires, just so we can show it to you live in the studio. What the drone sees live, you see live. Now, this goes straight to the phone book, your photo book in your phone. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family in another country while the drone is still mid-air. If you like your TikTok, you can have this drone in the air getting likes on your TikTok video before you land it. This thing is incredible, but it's going to get better. If this was a £500 or £600 drone, we'd be talking one angle, one shot, and one direction from that lens, but we've added a manual gimbal. So you can now change the angle of that camera and produce shots like the FA Cup final. You could be filming the Euros. This could be your kids doing the Euros in the park right now, over your friend's wedding venue, filming that magic moment that would have cost them over £1,000 to get a professional in to do, waving up at the camera from your garden party in your garden, taking still photos and videos. You now get those professional level shots without you being a pro to do it. it, but we're now going to take it in the air because this is the real magic. With a traditional drone, any other shop or retailer, you're learning to control it with the control sticks, trying to stabilize it, keep it steady in the air, trying to readjust. This is different, so different. Now, how does it work? One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learned to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. Now that genuinely is the most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created at anywhere close to this price, and why? Look, let me bring it forward. I want to prove the stability of this drone for you. Now, do I need the controller? No, on the floor, because right now, let's have a look. Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. Now, I'm presenting to you with the drone flying on its own. I'm not touching it, controlling it. This is the stability you get out of the box in 20 seconds. If the wind gets it, remember that height auto-corrects. In the drone, altitude lock. Now, we've got a second camera underneath, locking the flooring shot, allowing me to fly it from the palm of my hand. This is great. It is going crazy. Thank you, all of you, for putting in your basket. What a busy, busy drone show. But now we can fly it from the hand. Let's look at that camera. Here at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera right now. I'm coming live on FX Pro Cam. V-sign takes a photo. 3, 2, 1, boom, the photo's recorded. Hand up starts the video. Hand down locks that video in. This drone recognises your hands, your features, filming in HD. But Rob, we are not talking about one camera on board. What makes this drone incredible, my word, it is going crazy. Check this drone out if you want it for next weekend. We've got you on camera number 1.
Hi.
But what makes this drone special, different, we've got camera number 2. Now, Rob, you're on that front camera, but at the same time recording into this drone, I'm now on that down camera. This could be over 120 meters in the air. There's a vlogging shot top left that comes from my mobile phone. So it's recording 3 shots in one at the same time, from the same drone. This thing isn't brilliant. This is genuinely incredible, the most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created. But now, if you're a beginner, you're flying towards that tree, lake, river, you panic, you press one button, auto returns to home. This is the drone you're not going to lose. This is the drone you're not going to break. If it's facing the wrong way, 100 meters away, press one button, it rights itself. It knows its direction. But watch this. You want to show off to your friends and family. Genuinely, this is the best button ever. One button, flip 360 in the air. I think you missed it. Let's try and go a little lower so you can see it. One button, flip 360 at the touch of a button. And now we're going to get better, because how easy is it to fly? This is what we call proportional control. When you let go of the controller, the drone's got a brake. It stops dead. So as a beginner, up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning to fly even if you've never flown a drone before. Even if you're not confident holding the control, it doesn't matter, because the drone's going to stay on its own. But you don't stay a beginner for long. Click it again, intermediate drone. Now double the speed. So we've doubled the speed. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to buy a new camera, Rob. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. That's 2 drones in one, but let's get one step better. Speed number 3 when you're a pro. Up to 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds, Rob. In the same drone, you could learn out the box in 20 seconds. Now, let's bring that video up if we can, because what I want to show you is that flip 360. One touch of one button, automatic in the air. But it's not just the drone that flips 360.
Do it again.
It's also the video that flips 360. Look at that. This is just incredible. What a drone. This thing is immense. Now, let's show you what you can do as a pro. Because when you get to a pro level, controller off. You can fly it just from the screen of your phone. Now, Rob, the wires, just so I can show you it on the picture, I've knocked the wire, so it's all going a bit funny. That's not the drone, that is my cable. Now we've got it here, I'm going to use my fingers. They give me the control sticks on the drone, so I'm now flying from the screen of my phone. This is working directly from the drone. Now it's in the air, I can lock it onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, it's on follow me mode. This thing is stunning, this thing is incredible. And then, Rob, it folds up. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable drone, easiest to fly drone. but it's designed to fit anywhere. Now, to give you an idea of the size, that's the size of my drone, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this thing with you everywhere you go, but it's the deal tonight that's incredible. By the way, no license needed, no registration, no fee. If you've been reading about drones needing a license, they normally do. We built it to a new class drone zero toy category. So with this drone, none of it's needed. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly, but the deal is stunning. Now, the normal price of the FX Pro, 230 quid drone alone. And when we launched it, we didn't sell 1 or 2 at that price, or 10 or 20 at that price, even 100 or 1,000 at that price. Tens of thousands of FX Pro, 230 quid. But tonight, today, our way to say welcome to the summer, welcome to the sun that we've had this week. And the filming, by the way, in the sun is incredible. Today, we are giving you this drone for under 160 quid, but not the drone on its own. We're going to give you an extra battery for nothing. Nish Nil 03, our gift to you to say thank you for supporting ShopOnTV every night from midnight till 3. Thank you. What about when we're not on? Freeview 89, thank you for joining our channel there where we show you loads more products. We are loving having you, and we're giving you an extra battery for nothing. Nish, like it's free, as our way to say thank you. But tonight, we're also going to give you the storage case. Normally worth 40 quid, so you are getting this included. You wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting the back or the front with a screen protector or a case. This is your protection. Foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery 1, the second battery we're going to give you for nothing. It's all in there, ready to go, in the case to take with you. Look, every pro feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live stream camera. Then the features you never thought you could afford. The 2 cameras on board, we added it. It's exclusive to you. No other shop or retailer, just you. Then we've got the Follow Me built in, normally over 1,000 quid in your drone. But what makes me smile, what makes me happy, is when people stop me in the streets or send me an email. You said it was so easy to do. And we did it. We can fly it. We did it straight away. 1 finger, 1 button. Whoever you give this to, whoever you're gifting it to, whoever it's for, maybe it's not a gift at all. Maybe it's just you. You've seen it, you want to fly it, you want to film it, maybe it's just you. This drone, whoever you give it to, you can fly it. Look, the ultimate fun, the ultimate collection, the biggest, the best, the most feature-packed drone we've ever created anywhere close to this price. That tonight, so many of you are here, are putting in their basket, checking it out. You enjoy it, you love it, because this is an incredible drone, the amazing FX Pro.
What about spare batteries?
We have a special deal on them as well, because there's only one way, Rob, to make this drone better. The way to make a drone better is to have more flight time, more fun, more excitement, more magic, and we've got a deal for you. Now, our normal price on those batteries, I don't want you to buy this, but our normal price for 1 extra battery is 30 quid. Tonight, we've done a deal for 2. At £45, you now have 4 times the fun, 4 times the battery life, 4 times the memories, 4 times the filming, but one thing. If you've got 4 FX Pro batteries, while 1 is charging, 1 is flying. When that one finishes and needs to be replaced, you've got the other one. You never have to stop flying because there's all the time in the charging allows you to fly with all the other batteries. So you've got non-stop flying, non-stop fun. If you put that extra bundle in with the 2 extra batteries, you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to send us video after video, your friends and family, messages, memories, filmed in a way that no one else has ever been able to do in your family before. All with an incredible FX Pro drone.
Fantastic. Let me just think what Richard didn't cover. No, everything. Back to Richard. I know, you need a bit of time to reset, don't you? There we go. For every demonstration, we'll turn one of these lights on, shall we? Can I show everyone these lights? Because I really have nothing to add. These are just superb. They are, well, as you can see, they're a light. There are 4 of them. You get all 4 colours, blue, green, pink and yellow. They take 3 AAA batteries, which you provide your own. With standard AAA batteries, you get 120 hours of continuous use, and they are weather resistant as well, so you can have them out for your barbecues. I mean, literally keep them outside. They're no problem at all if it rains or whatever. Great for a kid's bedroom, maybe a little night light, and I like to put in the closet so that the closet monster doesn't come and get them. Maybe a basement, maybe under the stairs, maybe in the loft if you don't have a light available. In a tent, turn camping into glamping. Line your trees and your shrubs and your bushes and all of that kind of thing with them. Honestly, a couple of these in a bush would look lovely. I mean, wherever you want to put them, whether they be decorative or whether they be practical, they are honestly really superb. And look at that, they're not glass, they are virtually indestructible. Well, I say virtually indestructible, they're very, very tough. They are LED lights, super bright LED lights, so they don't get hot. And all you've got to do to turn them on is pull them. And then to turn them off, you pull them as well. It's simple, see? It's a simple pull-on, pull-off system. As I like to say, it's as simple as milking an electric cow. And these are utterly fantastic. You ready?
Always ready, Rob.
My little mini. I love these. I honestly love these lights. I really do. But I also love my drone. I'm actually thinking about becoming, seriously, a professional drone flyer. So, yeah, I'll just thought I'd throw that in for good measure. What are you looking at me for? There's a drone over there.
Back to me. Okay, let me tell you all about this drone because you have gone absolutely crazy. By the way, email us in at ShopOnTV, studio at ShopOnTV. We will literally answer any question that you have about drones. We will answer the questions, we'll help you, we'll talk to you, and we're going to have a sit down in a minute where we can go through those questions that you're asking. But you wanted to know, we got one person that emailed in, wants to know how easy this is to fly genuinely. Now, you don't have to learn it. You don't have to read a big instruction book. The instruction book is in there. We have given a video for you, a link to our website where I have a video showing you exactly how to take it out of the box, get it in the air, and it's ready to fly. But look, let me talk you around it, let me show you why it's brilliant, and let's take this drone in the air. So what are the features that make this stand out? Number one, we are talking about a full-size drone. Now, normally when you go to the shops, you get a little pocket-sized drone. This isn't pocket-size, full-size. Full size, full power, full fun, but it remains fully flexible. So you can bash it, you can knock it, you can hit it. By the way, while we're here with this brilliant camera shot, thank you, director, we're going to show you these lights that are just here. That is a headlight that literally spends its light so you can fly this in the dark. The green light's on the front wings, the red light's on the back, so even in the pitch black, you know which way the drone is facing. This drone has thought of everything, and it's exclusive to you. No other shop, no other retailer, it's brilliant. But what makes the drone incredible is that is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras, but the problem with traditional drones, £500–600 in the shop, is there's a memory card in there. Now, that sounds like a great idea till you realise you cannot see what you're filming as you're flying. So you do this brilliant shot all the way around, you've practiced it, and then you look at the video and no one's got any heads because you've got the angle right, or all their legs are cut off. This is different because what it's doing is live streaming to your phone. Now, there's no in-app purchases here. There's nothing you need to worry or buy. Everything the drone sees live, you're going to see live. Now, Rob, that means you are now a Facebooker, a video blogger, an Instagrammer.
Oh, hello.
You're on that X, formerly known as Twitter. You can do whatever you like with this drone, putting those videos live, filming memories. Now, by the way, I just have to explain, because we always get the questions, why does sometimes you get that rainbow effect on your screen? It's because the wire that puts it onto the screen means that I'm not allowed to kick it or hit it or knock it. Yours is wireless. That never happens because it's a Wi-Fi feed from the drone to my phone. The wire's just so we can show it to you live in the studio. But what I want to show you is we're using a fixed angle camera at the moment. Now, that fixed angle camera, it gives you a shot like a £600 drone. One angle, one shot from that lens. What makes this drone special, what's got people really excited, what's got you putting them by droves into your basket, you want that shot from below. Now, we've added a hinge. So if you have a look, we can hinge that main camera. So now you can bring it down and film from above. So you could film the kids playing football like the Euros. You could do it over your friend's wedding venue and you're going to get that down shot as well as the up shot. Look at the colours. This drone is honestly incredible. Look, you go high up enough, your kids playing football in the park, it's like a Sabutio pitch. It's brilliant. But remember, you can then film everyone taking a photo, everyone waving, saying hello. This could be in your garden, in the park, anywhere you want to fly, and it's adjustable. So for the first time, you get pro-level filming without you needing to be a pro to fly. It's all going wrong today. That's me tape from the back of me microphone. So I'll just hide that behind me in a second. So now let me tell you about the flying. Now with a normal drone, you have to learn to control it. You have to spend ages with the control stick trying to stabilize it, keep it steady in the air. None of that with the FX Pro. When I say out the box 20 seconds you can fly it, one finger, one button, boom, done. Less than 20 seconds out of the box and you can fly it. But I want you to look at the stability. Because genuinely, there is no other drone in the shops at this price as stable as that. In fact, there was another shopping channel quite recently, a little bit higher up the numbers. No, not from tonight, because we're on number 3. But that channel had a drone, and they wouldn't even film it in the studio because it kept smacking the walls, hitting everywhere.
Really?
This is different. This is stable, special, hands off the controls. But I want to prove it to you. Now, I genuinely... You won't find this being shown to you in any other shop or retailer. Controller off, I'm presenting to you the drone without even flying it. This is on its own. This is you for the first time of drone flying out of the box in 20 seconds, one finger, one button. You're all going crazy. You're going crazy because the altitude lock is ready to go. If the wind knocks it, it remembers that height in the air and it auto corrects. That's not you having to adjust it. That is the drone adjusting itself. Second camera underneath, locking the floor in shot. Why does everyone else's drone go all over the place? Because it doesn't lock itself down in one place. This does. And it allows me to also lock it onto my hand. So if you're a bit of a Harry Potter, you can literally fly this drone, tracking you, and you don't need the controller or the phone, but you want to see the camera? Watch this. Now the drone is in the air, let's have a look at that camera. There's no point having a great camera if your drone is not stable. We've got a stable drone, so we've got an unbelievable footage that we can get from there. A V sign takes a photo. 3, 2, 1, boom, records that memory in my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video on the same drone that you learned, Rob, out the box in 20 seconds. But here's where it gets even more special. Now, I have to apologise to a producer that we know of called Chaz. I apologise, I keep knocking my cable.
You might need to get a new cable there.
I definitely think we need one, but it doesn't matter because it's not the drone. By the way, whenever it goes all red on there, I'll show you it's still on my screen. It doesn't affect how you will have it at home, it's just how we do it in the studio.
It's just so we can see the drone.
You're on camera number 1, Rob. I'm now on camera number 2. That's the second camera. It could be over 120 metres in the air, filming me at the same time down. Then I've got a blogging shot, top left. That's camera number 3. That's from my mobile phone. You've got all 3 cameras in one on the same drone. By the way, Chaz, who bought a £1,000 drone and only had 1 camera on it, flew it straight into a river. And he doesn't have his drone anymore. This drone has auto return. Press your button, it'll come back to you. But now I've got it in the air, let's look at how easy it is to fly. Speed number 1 is nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters. Why is this different to being in the shops and seeing their drones? Because it has proportional control. When you let go of the controller, the drone brakes, the drone stops. Your drone used to go and hit the wall, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, because it didn't stop going left when you let go of your finger, it carried on. This stops instantly. So as a beginner, you genuinely can fly out the box in 20 seconds, but you don't stay a beginner for long. Click it again, speed number 2 doubles that speed. We are now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new camera, you haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to upgrade it, you haven't had to spend any more money on it. It's in the same drone you bought out the box in 20 seconds. Rob, speed 3. We are now a pro drone. This could be now over 120 metres away doing a football pitch in 12.5 seconds. You've got that full speed, full fun on the drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds. You can fly as a pro. Do you want to show off to your friends and family? 1 finger. Boom! Flip 360 in the air. Now, by the way, it's not just a Flip 360 drone, it's also a Flip 360 video.
Wow.
Recorded into the memory of your phone. But oh no, I'm flying it towards the tree, the lake. Rob, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know where most people store their drones at night?
No.
Next door neighbour's garden, but not with this drone. With 1 button, it auto returns. So you're not going to lose it, you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it. This drone allows you to do it. But now, let's get a bit more serious, because with this drone, it's also a pro-level drone. Now, normally you wouldn't be able to do this till you got to 600 or 700 quid. Controller off, you can fly just from the screen of your phone. Now, the wire is just so we can show it to you live in the studio. We're having problems with that wire today, but that's not the problem with the phone. When we touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying this drone from the screen of my mobile phone. Lock onto me. Facebook it, video blog it. It's now on follow me mode, Rob. So everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, it will follow me. So this drone, you can take anywhere. If you're a beginner, you can fly with it. If you're a pro, you can film movies with it if you want to. Social media, video blogging, Instagramming, YouTubing, it is in there. Maybe you're going on holiday. Now do check the drone rules. The drone rules everywhere in Europe are the same. This is a Class Drone 0 toy category, no license needed, no registration, no fee. But do check if you're going a bit further abroad, what their rules are at the time. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. This is the size of your FX Pro, the size of the drone compared to the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this thing with you everywhere you go. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm hearing what's going on in my ear. Check it out. Make sure it's yours. Look, next weekend is meant to be stunning. Stunning weekend, stunning week. Get this drone out, film and fly. Now today we are also making memories with it. Real memory maker, this drone, for you to show your friends and family in 10 years, 20 years time, shots that you couldn't film any other way. But there's fun to film and fun to fly. Now with this drone you get everything in that bundle, but tonight the deal normally 230 quid drone alone, no extras. Tonight under 160 quid, our way of saying thank you to you for being involved, for watching ShopOnTV, for watching our Freeview Channel 89 from during the day, from midnight till 6 in the afternoon. We have got a deal tonight for you. You're going to get an extra battery for nothing. Nish Nil 0 free. We're giving you 2 batteries in the bundle, double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic in your drone. But we didn't stop there, Rob, because we're also throwing in the storage case too. So now you get that full protection of your drone. You wouldn't buy a phone at 1,000 quid without putting a screen protector on it. This is your protection for your drone. You've got foam line, space for the drone controller, battery one. The battery I just dropped on the floor is the one we're going to give you for free.
Very
Clicks
durable.
in there and it's got its own space. So now, take it with you. Whenever you're ready, you can use it. Whenever you want to fly, you can fly it. You want to make memories, you get it out of the box, you can use it in 20 seconds. No 5 minutes to set up. Instant. Your chance, your time. And whoever you give it to, gift it to, whoever it's for, you can fly it. That's the difference. That's what's special. That's what's made this one of the biggest retail drones we have ever brought to British TV. Just look, Rob, at that stability. Look at the control. It looks brilliant. The colours of the lights are brilliant. And it flies unbelievably. This is a brilliant, brilliant drone.
078 843 is the item number, and it's 159.99. Now, Richard's come over to the little interview section, which I love these. I have to say, I genuinely mean that I am thinking about spending a lot of money on a drone for pro cinematography. So I've learned a ton about drones of late, and they are really quite complex once you start getting up into, into the echelons of pro cinematography. What I love about this is it takes the beginner into account. Anyone can fly it straight out the box, but at the same time, once I'd use one of these to then start getting my sort of feet wet as a pro. And using it for pro photography.
Well, look, Rob, let me tell you a little story.
Yeah.
Before this drone, so before we created as good as the FX Pro, I used to work in a very famous toy shop in London. I think you probably know the one with the big red door.
Yeah. Oh, Hamley's.
Yeah, that one. Hamley's. Okay, I'll say it. I've never said it before. I always say the big shop with the big red. Anyway,
we're not.
That store, when we used to do drones in that store, we used to have people from just down the road, bottom of Upper Regent Street, come down from the BBC, and they used to have people that would come in and buy the drones from us to learn how to do before they got the real professional ones. Then take them to. And do you know what? When I'm going back like 5 or 6 years, those professional drones that they then ended up buying, £1,000 4 or 5 years ago. 2,000, they probably have the similar features that we now have 5 years later. Technology has got in our GFX Pro. So you've got a drone where we've put all those pro level features, all the things that you've always wanted, the auto takeoff, the auto landing, the VR. We have done it, not so that like the normal retailers, where they will sell you a beginner's drone. You'll love it and enjoy it. You'll spend about 80 quid on it. You'll get a great drone. You'll learn it. You'll fly it. And then you'll get a bit bored about a week later because you want the features that we now give you. Then you go back into the shop to buy an intermediate drone. Now, they're not 80 quid. They're about 400 quid. So you've got 400 quid to get your intermediate drone. You fly it, you use it. Maybe 3 weeks later, you're ready for a pro drone. And then you've got about an £800 bill. We put all three inside here. Everything in this drone ready to go.
And, you know, 1,000 really, to be honest, for a pro drone. That's if you're not really particularly bothered about the camera it's got on it. If you start getting into writing, like, you know, filmmaking, and you need a cine camera on it, that's when you get up to 4,000. I say the one I'm looking at, the new one that's just come out, £17,000. It's more expensive than some cars. I mean, they're incredible. Don't get me wrong. But this, I tell you, you know, when the weather's hot and it's gonna, you know it's coming. You know what's going to happen. Come the weekend, you're going to go, oh, you know what? I wish I bought that drone, because you'd be lying in the park somewhere, or you'd be out, you know, out and about enjoying yourself, thinking, I wish we had committed this to memory or to our social media feeds, not just with a regular phone camera,
and let me
but
tell
from
you,
an aerial shot.
It is, and for those of you right now, there's loads of you that have checked out your baskets already. Just so you know that have checked out, we will put this into the post to you on Monday morning. On Monday, this goes in the post. You will have it before next weekend.
Brilliant.
For those of you that got in your basket, check it out quick. We'll send it out on Monday. You'll have it by, I think, Thursday or Friday. You can be flying this weekend, next weekend coming, with a drone that, even if you've never flown a drone before, one finger, one button.
So Graham has emailed in, how do you charge the batteries? And how long does it take to charge, and how long do they last?
Okay, let me tell you, let me answer all of that. Now, these are USB charged batteries, so it comes with a USB cable. You plug that into your laptop, PC, games console, you can charge that battery. If you've got a mobile power bank at home, you know those emergency phone chargers, you can charge these batteries in the middle of a field. You don't need anything around you, because we give you the cable, it just plugs into a normal power device, and they're charged via USB. How long do the batteries last? With the FX Pro, it's up to 20 minutes of flight time, 15 to 20 minutes in the air. Now, look, we're not like some retailers going to lie to you. We're not going to tell you you'll always get 20. If you're flying into the wind, you're going to get a little bit of less time, because the drone has to go harder. If you're flying with the wind, you'll get more than 20 minutes, because it's using less power. So about 15, 20 minutes, that's the average, each battery. Now, the charge time is a little...
That's why I run downhill on a windy day.
The battery charge time is a little bit different.
Right.
Now, some of you have fast chargers, some of you have slow chargers, some of you use different types of devices. It will never take more than about 50 minutes to charge up, but some devices can charge it in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It just depends what sort of plug you're plugging it into.
So if you do have a fast charger, it is
you'll get a really fast charge.
Amazing. Let's talk through how to connect the controller to kind of the important stuff when people get this home. How easy it is to set up. What do they do? Yeah, there are videos online as well, by the way, if you go to our website.
Now, your batteries will be pre-charged when you buy it. So we test every battery in every drone before you fly it. So you don't have to charge this up the first time you use it. All you do is push the battery into the drone. You'll hear a click. Once that's in, you click it in. Now, all you do is there's a button at the back. Turn that on. The lights will turn on. Now, when the lights are on, they flash. You turn the controller on, up and down, they've locked into place. That drone is now ready to fly. How do you connect it to the app? Now, this is dead simple. Now, you need to download the app. The app is called HFun. Now, and we give you all those informations in there.
Those informations.
Go to the Wi-Fi section of your phone, and what your Wi-Fi will do when it's searching is find FX Pro Elite. So you just press that. That is the drone making the Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi is coming from the drone. It locks to your phone. It's a safe, secure system, so no one can log into it. No one can network it. See the little tick? That means I'm connected. I go straight to the app, and now, without doing anything, the live streaming comes straight to the screen of my phone.
So what if somebody's sitting next to you and they try to connect to that Wi-Fi hotspot?
No, it will allow one connected on there, so it's completely safe system. They can't steal into your videos. Someone sitting in the house next door can't. It's from one system.
It also means if you've got 2 people or 3 or 4 people with different drones all trying to use them at the same time, each app, your phone can only make
and your drone is independent. This is what we call a digital drone. Now, in the past, if you've ever had those remote control cars from a supermarket, you all get them out. The whole family's got one. It's Christmas morning. You all open the car, and guess what? One controller moves 6 different vehicles. They all go. This is different, totally different. A digital system means you can fly 2, 4, 8 of them, 16 of them, have air races. There will be no interference whatsoever, so you do not have to worry if you're multi-ordering. And I know some of you are multi-ordering as well. So you multi-order these drones, 2 kids in the family, they can both fly them. They will never, ever interfere.
Talking of kids, what sort of age are we talking?
Anyone over 14 years old on their own. Now, if you've got younger kids in the family, look, I've got kids who are 8 years old. By the way, my 8-year-olds can fly this FX Pro. Now, I don't recommend you let your 8-year-olds do it, but when you get to like the 10s, 11s, with adult supervision, they can fly this drone. Designed 14 plus with no adult supervision, younger with adult supervision, this drone is incredible, and thank you. This is such a busy drone show. You are loving it, and with the FX Pro, the most feature-packed drone we create at anywhere close to this price. Now, we do 1 or 2 drones with more features, but they're much more expensive.
Of course, the price goes up. I just want to say, so every single time we do one of these shows, we always get an email from somebody saying, he's wrong, you need a license, you need a license. Can you please quote the legalese so everybody knows that this is genuinely,
I get it all the time. I get emails sent to me. I get people writing into me saying, no, you are wrong. I'm not. The CAA have confirmed this is a class drone zero toy category. We have now, with the law, there is a new law that came out to allow different categories of drones. Now, it's called CAP, C-A-P, you can look it up, CAP 1789A. Section 14, subsection 5, part 2 confirms this drone needs no license, no registration, no fee. So before any of you write in, check CAP 1789A, section 14, subsection 5, part 2, and you don't have to ask me that question anymore. No, there's
even though they will.
They will. Yeah. No, there's only one reason that you would need to get a license for this drone, and that is if what you're filming, you're going to sell. So if you're making money out of the footage that you're filming, not if you're putting them on the internet and letting everyone see them, but if you're making money out of them, you will need a license, registration,
whether that's charging
and ID.
yourself, or whether you're on social media that is monetized and you get paid. But I forget exactly what it was. We looked it up, £11.60 or something.
It's not very much money.
For a licence.
Yeah, but as long as it's for personal use, no licence needed, no registration, and because we built it to say one finger, one button, auto start. And here's the magic. This drone has a second camera underneath. Now, here's the big difference. Check out on the internet right now 2-camera drones. You're talking 800, 900, 1,000 quid. We've added the second camera, but it doesn't just give you a second shot. It locks the floor in shot. Now, what does that mean? This drone is taking a photo of the floor and holding that photo steady. That's why with any other drones normally, they're going all over the place, they're out of control, they don't stay still. This one stays perfectly still, locking the floor, holding the picture in shot. But if you bring your hand in, it will lock your hand in shot. So when you move your hand, you're now being able to fly this from the palm of your hand. Rob, this drone isn't good, it's incredible. The reviews, unbelievable. Everyone loves it, everyone uses it, and everyone gets involved straight away.
I saw, so I watch America's Got Talent, which is like Britain's Got Talent, but American, because I watch my American TV. And they had an act which, I think you probably saw a similar thing over Buckingham Palace during a celebration a few years ago, where they had 1,000 drones and they have these very bright lights.
Just unbelievable.
In the night sky. I had no idea how stable these things are.
I was lucky enough, honestly, like a trip of a lifetime to go to Disney. We took our kids to Disney. They now have a drone show. And honestly, you've never seen anything like it. Now, that technology, I'll let you into a secret. Towards the end of next year, we may have drones that you can buy 3 or 4 of them and they're going to lift and they do something.
No!
We're looking at it.
Wow.
We're working on it. So
amazing.
This is technology that literally, over the year or two, you see it in the Pro, and with drones, a year, 2 years later, you see it at home.
This is the thing, because this is an upgrade on previous models. By the way, there is the GPS version as well. If you want to upgrade to full HD, and if you want GPS capability, which is starting to get much more towards that sort of prosumer level,
like hobbyist level. You want to really take it to the next step.
So uber enthusiast. So here we have the details for you on this. This is the Ultimate Pro. You get the case, you get the extra battery and all of that. Now it's $289.99. Super system. Again, it's got the lights on it.
It is. This is using satellite navigation. So if you've got a sat nav in your car knows where it is, it knows where it's got to go to, and it shows you the route using satellites, where to go. But this drone flies. It literally flies on its own from point 1 to point 2 to point 3 that you put down your finger on the Google Earth on the map, which is free on the app. So you choose where you want it to fly. Point 1 over the tree, point 2 over the bridge. You press on the screen and the drone will fly to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And when it comes back to land, it doesn't land near you. It doesn't land close to you. You press the button, it lands exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. With full HD, it's incredible.
We will show you all of those features later. Very quick couple of questions. What happens when the battery runs low on this?
The drone starts to flash. Now, it gives you a flash within 2 minutes of the battery running out. So if you're flying and it starts to flash, you know you have a 2 minute left. So it warns you.
And should you bring it home then, sort of straight away?
You can probably fly for a little bit longer. Now, just so you know, lots of high street drones, when they run out of batteries, they drop out of the sky.
Yeah.
What ours does is always keeps enough power that when it runs low and it's got that teeny little bit left, it lowers itself down slowly to the ground.
Does it
so there's no damage.
really?
We call it safe landing, but it's built into every one of our drones. In fact, whatever drone you buy from us will have a safe landing, which means it stores the last little bit of battery to bring it down slowly and keep the drone safe.
And one button to return it as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard that one of our favourite aliens, E.T., is a big fan of these because he wants to drone home.
Love it, Rob.
Yeah. Ouch. Right, are we taking a break, did I hear? No, we're going to look at some reviews. That's what we're going to do. How did I confuse those? Easy to fly, says Chris Whitehall. He's a ShopOnTV viewer. Awesome bit of kit. Fly it out of the box in 20 seconds. Price was great for all of the attributes that this drone has. And then also, is that it? Is that just the one? Oh, there it is. Philip Harris says, I don't know why that changed before my eyes and it didn't register. Easy to fly, he said. I'm getting older, must be. Flies great and easy to control, film and take photos. Another great product purchase. Back of the net. This is, oh look, what does that say? Clicker Clark. I almost misread that. I'm not gonna mess around with you. Easy to fly, first time, and it's great. Works straight out of the box and is easy to use. Clicker Clark. That's actually a really good name. That's the word what do they call it? Username, I suppose. Handle, that's the word I was looking for. Right, are we taking a break or are we going we're going to go back to Richard? Who needs to take a break? I don't need a break. Do you need a break? Anyone else need a break? No. Here's Richard.
And I'm the one that never gets a break because all I do is fly and have fun, talk and tell you about this brilliant, brilliant product. Now, what the problem is when we have a drone show like this, you all go crazy, start putting in your basket and start checking them out. So you want to know what it's all about, why it flies so well, what makes it special, what makes it different. So let's go. This is a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. So it's a drone you can bash, you can knock, you can smash, you can hit, and it just comes back for more. In fact, you'll see on one of our reviews later, we've got someone that's bought a £1,000 drone that's bought the FX Pro, not to add to their collection to give to their kids, but to actually use for doing the close-up shots because they're too worried about their £1,000 drone going next to the wall because it won't bounce off like the FX Pro can. Now, there's no license, no registration, it's exclusive to here at ShopOnTV. No other shop, no other retailer. It is just you. ITV, STV, that is it. You can show it off to your friends and family. All your friends can wonder how much you've spent and they will not believe you at all. But the real magic is there. That's your camera. Now it's HD. So with a normal HD camera drone at the shops or retailers, you're putting out a memory card, putting your laptop PC, forget it. This drone live streams to your phone. The app is free. There is no in-app purchase, nothing to buy. We've got a wire here that's showing it to you live on the screen.
Just about.
If the wire goes, it's the wire's problem. It's not the drone's problem. You get a beautiful rainbow effect, but it's just because I've trodden on the wire while we've been flying it. Now, let me explain. With this drone, what the drone sees live, you see live. Now, you can Facebook that, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies with this drone, Rob. It is incredible. By the way, in a minute, I'm going to fly around our studio because I want you to see what it looks like. Now, if you have a look right now, if I show you on that camera at the back of our studio, it is pitch dark back there, but I want to show you what the light definition is in a second. Now let's take the drone into the air, because that camera there, which is showing us our features, by the way, just before I fly, let me just tell you that that has an angled lens. That angled lens means that we can film from above. So you get that magic angle from above, like filming the Euros, like filming over your friend's wedding venue. This drone will do it. But look, I can show you, look. So we can
also do what's called in the industry a high and wide.
Oh, look at this, high and wide. It's incredible. Yes. Thank you very much, Rob.
Very welcome.
Now, I need to learn these things. Now, let's take it into the air. So with one finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom, you can fly this drone. Out of the box, 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. Now, I've got no hands on this drone right now, and it's filming perfectly steady. If the wind gets it, whoa, I got the blades there. If the wind gets it, remembers the height and auto corrects itself. So even if you knock it, bash it, altitude lock keeps it steady in the air. And then you can fly it from the palm of your hand. But I want to show you that camera. So look, let's take it around our studio. So as we fly, the colour definition from this drone. Now that pitch dark studio at the back, now we're going to see where we store our TVs. There's our watch table for when we get all our watch shows. Over here is where we sit down having a chat before we do a show. Here is David. David, our floor manager. Well, there's the back of David because he's turned around the wrong way. And he sorts out all the problems, which on this sort of show, there's lots of them.
Yeah.
Now let's take it forward and you're going to see me and Rob back on the set, flying over those studio cameras, filming as you fly, getting those magic memories, those magic shots recorded to the screen of your phone. This drone isn't good, it's brilliant. Now, if you do a V sign, it recognises your gesture. 3, 2, 1, records that memory in your phone. Let me just turn the video off. So V sign records that memory. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. V sign 3, 2, 1, that memory is now in my phone, in the photo book. So I'm not going to lose it. I don't have to worry about it. No memory card, it's ready. And then Rob, one camera is on you. But with the click of the button, I can bring up 2 cameras on board. So you've got one camera facing forward. I've now got the second camera facing down. That's the blogging shot top left from my mobile phone. It is recording 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time.
You cannot do
that you would normally get on a £1,000 drone. We built it in to your FX Pro. Now I want to look at landing this drone. So now we're in the air. You want to worry about nothing. So how easy is it to land? Normal drone takes ages. Make sure it's steady. Don't break the wing. One finger, Rob, one button. That's it. Auto takeoff, auto landing. But now the drone is on the floor, let me explain. When you get this drone, it's ready to fly. The battery's pre-charged, ready to go. Take the drone out of the box, put a battery inside it, turn it on. Turn on the controller, download the app. The app is free. No in-app purchase, nothing to buy. This is what you do in that first 30 seconds of buying it. One finger, one button, done. Goes to 1.5 meters and stops dead using that second camera to give you stability. Sorry, every other shop or retailer, you try and show this to your customers in your store and your drones are going to be all over the place. This is different. Now it's in the air, speed number 1 is nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning how to fly. Now, when you're ready to go to that next level, you don't have to go to the shop and buy a new drone. You don't have to upgrade this. You don't have to pay a subscription. You don't have to add a new camera to upgrade the camera. It's already in your drone. You just press click number 2. We're now an intermediate drone in seconds and we've doubled the speed. Doubling the speed, improving every part of that drone without you having to go and buy anything because it was already in there the first time you bought it from us. Then when you're ready, that's high in the trees maybe, swooping under the park benches. Speed number 3 now up to 25 miles an hour. A football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This drone isn't good, this drone is stunning. It's incredible. But now, you want to be showing off to your friends and family. Watch this. One finger. Flip 360, a Flip 360 drone with a Flip 360 video. This thing is incredible. Now it's live streaming direct to your phone, indoor and outdoor flying. Now what if it's flying towards that tree, lake, river? Oh no, panic, I'm gonna lose my drone. Press one button, it auto returns to you. So you're not gonna lose it, you're not gonna break it. If it's facing the wrong way, over 100 meters away, Rob, press one button, it auto rights itself. But what makes this drone different, what makes it special, genuinely can't believe we're doing this under 600 quid, controller off. It flies from the screen of your mobile phone. Now the wire, remember, just so we can show it to you in the studio, I've just knocked my phone and you can fly anywhere you like. Indoor, outdoor, day or night, the most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created. This is your FX Pro and you're gonna love it.
We've parked it in the lighting grid. We were going to take a break anyway while we fish it out. We are on Freeview 89. Please do check out your baskets. Seriously, seriously good bit of kit. This, it honestly is. Whether it's just for fun, whether it is because you're really sort of starting to take your social media seriously and you want to up the ante in terms of the quality of your videography, this will do it. And if you are starting to veer into the level of becoming a professional, or if you are a professional videographer, this will take you a long way. I mean, if you're a serious pro, I'd probably go for the GPS version, but this would be a great practice version, and that's exactly what I'm going to do and why I'm going to get it to sort of, before I go and spend a lot of money on a drone, I don't want to spend 17,000, I wouldn't spend £17,000 a year on a drone, but I would spend 3 or 4, and I don't want to go crashing that into a building or into a river if I don't know how to fly it. So this is a superb, whether it's for fun or whether it's for serious business, whether it's using it without the license, which of course you can if it's just purely for personal use, and with a license if you're going to make money out of it. But again, it's like 11, 12 quid, I think, for a license, for a basic license. Whatever your purpose or reason for buying it is, I really do recommend them. Literally tens of thousands of people have bought these. We get so few returns because people do genuinely love them. If you're out with the dog, if you're out walking with the kids or the wife or the partner, if you're, whatever it is, if you're going on holiday within the United Kingdom and or even abroad, but obviously, as Richard said, check the European laws or check the laws of the land you're going to in terms of what the legality of flying drones there is. And just as long as you obey the drone code, common sense, keep it away from people and, and airfields and airplanes and things like that, you really can get hours and hours and hours of fun and satisfaction. I'm really excited about, well, now I've decided to become a drone owner. Maybe you're sitting there right now thinking, you know what, I'm going to become a drone owner right now. So check out, and literally by the end of next week, one of these will be in your hands, and you should be flying it by the weekend.
ShopOnTV also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV. There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. After you've ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
You're watching ShopOnTV with me, Rob Lark, with me. I think I've lost my marbles finally. And this is a tasty beverage that I'm enjoying. Discount Dragon, I think it's Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Tuesday night to Wednesday morning is our next Discount Dragon. Last week, 24 cans of Evian, exactly like this, for 99 pence, 4p each. And we're all drinking them. So this is not product placement. It's an example of a product. It's a cheap drink, a very cheap drink. Well, actually, they sent a sample, so ours were free. So because we have to show them on the telly. If only the drone. That's what we should do. I've just heard the next 10 drones which is giving away for nothing. Milch. No. Apparently that's not true. If only. We should do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway, Richard, on the next show.
I can do. Okay.
We do a giveaway for one drone.
We can do it for the.
I've got to find out
the best email of the show.
The best email of the show.
Yeah.
Gets a free drone.
We'll do something.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure. We've got to check the ITV competition guidelines
Yeah.
and things first, because for legal reasons. But we'll do something. We will.
Next Friday night.
Next Friday night. All righty.
Friday night is drone night.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, we have got a brilliant drone for you, and we literally do not have enough of these. So if you want one of these, this is clever. And I know some people already know what GPS is all around, because I know how many of you got them in your basket right now and how many of you have checked them out. This thing is incredible. Now, look, imagine your car has a sat-nav. This is the next step up in drone flying. Not the next step up, this is the highest point that you can get at a price that is unbelievable. Now, number one, it's upgraded everywhere. We're talking about a full 1080p camera. Now, look, don't get me wrong, full 1080, when you went to the cinema 5-6 years ago, you were watching a movie like that. You're now able to film that with your drone. It's the highest resolution of drones that we've ever produced. But we didn't stop there. We've also upgraded the gimbal. There's no manual gimbal here, it's an electronic gimbal. You can choose the angle of the shot while the drone is mid-air. Any angle from 0 to 90 electronically, over 120 meters away, the camera will adjust itself. You can film the shot that you want. Then we upgraded the controller. You've now got an LCD screen on the controller, so you can see all those extra flight details, and the blades are brushless motors. Now, if you've got one of those very expensive hair dryers that are about 10 times the price of every other one, they have got a brushless motor because it gives you more speed, more stability, more control. This has those brushless motors, but what's GPS about? It uses the satellites in the sky beaming down, locking the control of this drone. Now, imagine your car has a sat-nav. The sat-nav tells you where the car is, where you've got to get to, and shows you the route that you can follow. They're brilliant. But with a drone, there's no driving. It does it for you. You bring up the app on your phone. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases. This is a GPS with no subscription model. It's all included for nothing. You bring up that Google Earth, you take your finger and you press, I want it to fly over that tree. You then look for the little building, you press, you want to fly over that building. You want it to go over to the side where the car is and then land in front of you. Then you press go. The drone will lift to point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. If it's running out of batteries while it's flying, it knows it's running out of batteries. Do you know what it does? It brings itself back to you and lands exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This drone also has the follow me built in as GPS. So you put the controller in your pocket. Now imagine this, you're going skiing. Set the height 10 meters in the air or whatever distance you want. Put the drone there. When you go down the slope, not only does the drone stay focused facing you, it will go down the slope at the same rate that you're going down to give you that perfect following shot.
So it keeps exactly the same distance
all
the time.
It's incredible. But here's the difference. GPS drone, incredible, a price under 290 quid already, that's unbelievable. But the biggest problem with drones at GPS level is they say do not fly as a beginner and do not fly indoors. Why? GPS cannot get through the roof of your building. So a GPS drone indoors has no stability at all. So what we did is add the second camera, the optical flow, taking the floor shot. So as a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, indoors only, not with GPS, but indoors as a beginner, you can fly this GPS drone. You can fly it in dies, perfectly stable, just like the FX Pro. Then take it outside, click that button, GPS connects on, satellites beam in, full satellite control. The first drone that we know of with 2 technologies involved, indoor optical flow, outside GPS, beginner, intermediate or pro, taking you to that next hobbyist level. This drone is incredible. And at that price, market beating. We would normally expect you to find a drone 3 times the price with a third of the features. We don't just give you more features, we give you the best price. That is your GPS, the OldDM Ultimate Pro GPS Plus with the brushless motors, and then we give you the extra battery and the storage case. What a bundle, what a deal. But you're asking, can we see what that app looks like? Let me show you.
Yes, can we see what the app looks like?
Yeah, we cannot take this drone into the air here in central London. By the way, if you don't know, we have our studios in Covent Garden, 3 floors down, with the Bakerloo line running next door to us. So we can't fly the drone and have it outside because we are too far down. But let me show you how this works. I'm going to show you the app. Now, if I click the app right here, this is different. Now, number one, the extra features that you get. Now, there's one here. I want to show it to you. It's called Surround. You'll see it in the middle. Looks like a little target. Have you ever seen those shots on the internet where you have that drone doing a full 360 round the church spire, over the edge of the cliff,
Around the
round
lovers.
you, all the way? This drone can do it, but Let's get rid of that for a
Round the
minute.
lovers, yeah.
Watch this. This is our GPS control. Now, it already knows that my drone is sitting in the middle of Covent Garden, right there. Please don't turn up. Don't knock on the door. We're 3 floors down. We can't hear you. But this will show you exactly where our drone is in central London. By the way, just to prove we are in central London and Covent Garden, there's the Thames. But anyway, let's bring it back and let me show you how this works. We've got a button where we can now overlay Google Earth over the top.
Ooh.
So now we can choose where we want to fly. We want to go
We're
over
in
that
there.
building, Rob, over the car park, over that tree, and then land right back in front of our feet. Now, what you would do outside is press go. It asks you to check, make sure the flight path is clear.
Yeah.
Slide that warning bar. It will go up to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4. You're touching nothing, land 2 meters in front of your field. Filming everywhere you wanted it to go while
So
it's in
if
the
you
air.
are making a student film or
Yeah.
something like, you literally can create, it's like a virtual tracking
It is,
shot,
yeah. It's
and it will repeat
unbelievable.
it over and over and over again exactly the same way, take after take.
Unbelievable. That's your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus at a price at under 290 quid. Look, I know a big catalogue retailer. You know the very famous retailer that started to close all its shops, is now in that supermarket? You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's the shop where you can buy a drone now for about £499 a GPS drone. The best priced GPS drone they've ever put together. Does that drone have an electronic gimbal? No. Does that drone have a second camera underneath, allowing beginners, intermediate and pro? No. Does that drone come with the 2 extra batteries, the extra battery and the storage case? No, 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 no. Under 280 quid with the... Oh, by the way, does that one in the shop have the brusher? No. It's all in your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. Your chance to get it, your time to get it. Not so many of them left, and all of you going crazy in my ear, put them in your basket and making sure you have it for next weekend.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
I have many questions,
Go
actually,
on.
but related to the drone, there's
Yes.
this one. Like if you are taking professional video,
Yeah.
or if you want to create professional style video,
Yes.
whether it's you're being paid for it or not,
Yeah.
you know, the smooth shots are very important. So I've noticed sometimes when you fly this quickly,
Yeah.
it canters a little bit.
Yes.
Can you do the smooth shots with this as well?
Yes,
so
you
that
can.
It will fly.
When you're
smoother?
using
Yeah.
the GPS, when you're using that GPS drone,
Yeah.
you will get smooth shots. So what the drone is not doing when you're using GPS is doing that. Okay,
Right,
so it's not
right.
turning that camera. You can literally have it so it goes nice and steady, giving you that
Amazing.
smooth panning shots, those smooth forward shots into the footage and back out again. You've got a zoom built in. I think it's a 50 times zoom built in
Oh,
that you can do
wow.
on the app. It is
Digital
all part
zoom,
of it. It's
presumably.
all there. It's all ready to go. There is even a VR capability on this drone. So if you've got those VR goggles, the thing that you film, you can play back in like virtual 3D. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I just love it. In fact, Paul, our director, is also a very keen filmmaker. In fact, he and I and various other people, including my son, are planning to form a production company to make films because that's our passion. And he was just saying that if he had this kind of technology back in college, I mean, you can do. If you think about every Hollywood film that's ever been made, you know, the classic opening of most films is it's either coming in, it's a wide shot coming in over the sea or over the ocean, or following along a bridge or over a mountain, or you know, those used to all be helicopter shots, and they were phenomenally expensive to do. Now they're all drone shots. Now, all right, in professional, obviously high-end movies and TV shows, they use very, very expensive drones because they have to have the cameras that are quality enough in order to get the footage that they need. But the fact is, the HD camera in this actually is, I've got to tell you, is very, and it's full HD, 1080p, very, very, very good. And also, if you're on a high and a wide shot, the resolution really doesn't, and the picture detail is not as important because it's, you know, you're not seeing fine detail close up. So this is absolutely something that you could mix in with wedding videos. It is absolutely something that for student films or for short films, if you make those. I mean, could you imagine if, like, at graduation ceremonies or what other sporting events that maybe you're going to, your kids are, I don't know, they're having the school sports day, something like that. Outdoor swimming events. I mean, you name it, anything that you want to have a high shot of. And also, but there's movement here too. It's not just a high and a wide. it's also the fact that this, you know, it can follow you, or you can follow your subjects if you are making some kind of creative story. You can follow yourself. So Gemma, our producer, who is, apart from anything else, being a great producer, she's also a fantastic comedienne, and she's a travel blogger. She goes and travels all over the place. We've got to get her one of these, because actually what she can do is she can set it to follow me. She can be walking through on hikes or walking around towns and, you know, all around the country, or indeed Europe or the rest of the world. So there's so much you can do with this. It's so versatile. There's really not much I know that, or know of, that you can get this much feature richness from for such a ridiculously, relatively small price. I mean, that honestly is, and believe me, Richard is right, it's not just sales hype. You can go and Google drones for yourself, and you will not, I'm confident in saying that, certainly in my experience, that you will not get even half, or possibly not even a third or a fifth of the features that this drone has for that price. For similar features, our director Paul had to pay 4 times the price. And I know that's true because I've been looking at all the drones recently, all the pro drones recently. So I speak from much greater authority than I did on previous shows, because I'm seriously thinking about buying a drone. I have different needs. This would not meet my needs, because I need a filmmaking camera on the drone. It doesn't have that, obviously, of course, at that price. But I tell you what, by jingo, I'm going to be getting one of these to practice. And in fact, there are training sessions you can attend for drones where you pay. It's really affordable, actually, if you could do one. And you take your drone with you, and then they are a few of you, and they teach you to fly the drone, and they teach you maneuvers and different things you can do with it. It's, you know, so if you really want to get serious about it, there's an awful lot of fun to be had just in the training. But whatever you do, remember, you've also got PayPal Pay in 3, and you've got capped postage and packing, so you only pay the one postage and packing of $4.95. So add in as many batteries as you want at the same time. You won't pay any extra postage and packing. Also, you can spend between £30 and £2,000 if you do use PayPal Pay in 3. So anything up to that £2,000 per approval. So, I mean, look, if you are thinking about getting a couple of these, maybe you want to get the FX Pro Elite for the kids. Maybe you've got a sort of greater, more professional level needs, or you're more of an enthusiast. Get maybe one of these GPSs for you. Maybe, as I say, if you're a student and you're at a broadcast school, Ravensbourne, somewhere like that, or if you're at one of the universities, filmmaking universities, Westminster or Bournemouth, or, you know, those sorts of places, this is going to seriously. And if you pull together your resources, a few of you, in your sort of student, groups, this is going to seriously up the ante for your filmmaking, unless, of course, the colleges have got them already. Or if you haven't got them, if you are someone who works at a college that teaches filmmaking and videography, and you don't have drones, for crying out loud, get some of these. $289.99. Better to train on this. I mean, look, I'd love to go straight out and fly a £15,000 drone, but I'm not. Look, this is not necessarily. It may not make any sense to you. But so all right, it's actually £17,000. This latest drone that's going to be used on and starting to be used on all high-end feature films. But as a drone operator, you can command about £1,500 a day, and you get flown all over the world. So 15 days work, or not even that, 12 days work. You've paid for your drone. And your license, and you have to have higher level licenses, obviously, for that, and they can be a bit more costly. But so if you are seriously thinking about going into this as a profession, so no, I was a manager at a great British news company, and I hired. In fact, all the time they were always asked. The head of news was always asking, "Can we get some drone shots of this and some drone shots of that?" When a lot of political stuff was going on down in Dover, so I was always hiring drone operators, and they were going off, and they were specialist operators who had the licenses and had the expertise and had the drones themselves. And, you know, they were commanding over £500 extra above a normal camera operator's fee just because they had the drone and they were drone operators. So you can make a really, really good living out of it if you want to as well. Up to you. Just thought I'd throw that in there, as it's something I know about. Just make sure you follow. What is it again? It's what what is it? It's the aircraft guidelines. No, that's the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
But don't scratch it too hard because it can blister, all right? Sorry. I was paying very close attention to the drone code there. And anyway, yes, look, this is one of those shows we do on a regular basis. People never tire of drones because they are an awful lot of fun. Maybe you've seen these a few times and you haven't bought one yet. Honestly, get yourself one. What you got to lose? If you can afford it, and obviously if you can't afford it, I get it. But if you've got $159.99 to spare, and you can spread that over 3 months as well if you want to apply for PayPal Pay in 3, just select that at checkout as your method of payment and follow the instructions. Simple as that. And I mean, I don't know of many. I mean, I know these are toy category. And yes, they can be toys for the younger members of the family, but also they grow to the point where they are, again, as you say, enthusiast level.
It really is. When we talk about the Class Drone Zero toy category, it's literally a category that's now been released by the CAA, where we can produce a drone where we can give you all those features without needing you to do the license, the registration, the fee, without you worrying about it, knowing that you can take it out of the box and fly it. And that is where we flourished. You can buy your £1,000 drones, you can buy your $2,000. We don't mind. We're not telling you they're no good. They're brilliant. But this drone is equally as brilliant at less than a third or a quarter of the price. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why it's the right drone for you. By the way, thank you for one of the busiest Friday night shows we've done in a long time. You're loving it, and we are loving having you here tonight. Auto takeoff, auto landing, we're giving it to you. VR capability, it's in your drone. Now, you can't buy this in any other shop or retailer. It's only available here on, for us on STV and ITV through ShopOnTV. We also have it on our Freeview Channel 89, by the way. The boss will be really happy because I've said it at least 5 times
well
in
done.
the show.
Yeah.
Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and let me talk you around this drone. Now, number one, we're talking full size. Now, this is a full-size drone, a full-size, full-power drone, but it remains fully flexible. We've designed it to knock, bash, smash and hit. By the way, can you see that headlight at the front? It gives you a headlight at night, so you can literally see everything in front of you. The green lights on the front tell you the forward side of the drone. The red lights on the back, So even when it's pitch dark, you can see from underneath which way this drone is facing. It's incredible. But
Rich, can I interrupt just very quickly?
Of course.
And I don't like to do this.
Oh, don't.
But I think it's worth disclosing, if people were watching earlier, look, everyone makes mistakes, and you did slip on the remote control.
I did.
And it did fly up into our lighting.
I knocked the drone. I tripped over the cable. My finger pushed up on the control stick, and it went up, and it knocked into one of our lights.
But it's fine, and the light is fine.
This is the same drone.
Same drone.
We only have one that we run on air. This drone, look, it's not there anymore because it's here.
I know. Honestly, I thought that was worth mentioning. That no damage to that, no damage to our expensive
because
lights.
I knocked that control stick. But the drone is designed to bash, smash, knock, and hit. Now, number one, that is an HD camera. So don't get me wrong, other drones have got it. But normally there is a memory card that needs to go on a laptop, PC, or games console. You can't see what you're filming while you're flying, and that's the problem. You do some brilliant shot, absolutely, and no one's got a head. because you literally got the angle wrong. This means you can see it. It live streams to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you're going to see live. So you can Facebook this, you can video blog it, you can Instagram it, you can YouTube it, you can Twitter it, you can TikTok it. I'm totally into my TikTok at the moment. I could have a video of this drone up in the air getting likes before I've even landed the thing. This is why it's incredible. This is why this drone is brilliant. But let me explain that camera, because with a normal £600 camera drone in the shops right now, you'd be talking about a fixed angle lens. That's the norm. You get one angle, one shot, and one direction from that lens angle. But what we've done is we've allowed you to change the angle of the lens. It's got a manual gimbal. So if you want to now film from above, you can film from above the kids playing football in the park. Maybe you want to film the kids like they're in the Euros. You can do that with this drone over your friend's wedding venue. You could pay £1,000 to get a professional videographer out there to do that. You can do it yourself in HD. Or just everyone waving up, saying hello, that garden party around your house, everyone getting... By the way, I don't ever explain this. It will also take still photos. So you've got a still photo camera and a video built into the same drone. But now let's take it into the air, because this is where the magic is. Now, why is this one of the biggest retail drones we've ever bought to British TV? Because when you go into a shop and you see a drone, maybe you've bought one, it hit the ceiling, it hit the floor, it went all over the place, you couldn't control it, and you thought it was you. It wasn't you. It wasn't that you couldn't fly drones. It was the drone you bought. This is different, and I'll tell you why. You're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to try and stabilize them. We're not going to try and keep it steady in the air or any of it. We're going to take one finger. We're going to press one button. 3, 2, 1, boom! In the air, out the box, sits there like it's on a piece of string. Now, if I take my hands off the control sticks, I don't need them there. Have you ever seen a drone that stable in any retailer? No. This is like a GPS level of stability outside, but we're inside. Now, the drone is steady, and I'm going to bring it down because I want to bring this to the front cameras. I want to prove something to you. I am now flying the drone without flying it. I'm presenting you the drone without touching the control sticks. This is altitude lock. It knows it's high in the air. So, Rob, if I knock it in the wind, it rights itself. I didn't touch it, I didn't control it, I don't have to know how to do it. It does it for me. But why is it so steady? There's a second camera underneath taking a picture of the floor and holding that picture in shot. So this is different. Second level of technology, it's called optical flow. But it can also lock my hand in shot, and I can now fly it like Harry Potter. This thing is immense, it's incredible, Rob. It allows you to fly it from the palm of your hand. So Grandad can do it, Grandma can do it. But let's look at that camera, because here in the studio at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on a £10,000 camera right now. I'm on FX Pro Cam. I'm not even with my hands on FX Pro Cam. V-sign recognises my gesture. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops the video. It will literally recognise me. This is normally £900 in a drone. Gesture control is in your FX Pro. But Rob, we're not talking about a one-camera drone here. You're on camera number 1. But I'm now, with a click of the button, I can bring my second camera in. So now I've got camera number 2. So if I want you on the first camera, now I'm flying over my drone pack. Look, I've got the drone underneath from the pack shop. I can fly over to me. So I've now got me on shot number 2, you on shot number 1. I've got a blogging shot for my mobile phone, shot number 3. 3 shots in one, recorded from the same drone at the same time. Click it again, and it brings you back to the original camera. Now, speed number 1 is nice and steady up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Speed number 2 doubles that speed. This is now intermediate flying. You haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to buy a new camera. It's on the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. And then, click number 3, up to 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This thing isn't good, Rob. It is honestly incredible. What if you're going towards that tree, the lake, the river, and you panic? There's a button you press, auto returns to home. So you are not going to lose it, you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it. If it's facing the wrong way, press a button, it will right itself. And then, do you want to show off to your friends and family? One finger, one button. That's a Flip 360. Flip 360 drone and a Flip 360 video. This thing is stunning. That was one finger,
that lag is
one button. That's because of our cables and our wires in the studio. This drone is unbelievable. And then it gets better, because when you've got a drone that you become a pro level. Now, number one, normally you'd be going into shops and spending another 700-800 quid to get a pro level drone. You want to fly it using the screen of your phone. Controller off, mobile phone screen. This drone we can fly with 2 fingers. Control sticks appear on the screen of my phone. I can now fly the drone from my mobile. Over 120 meters away, indoor, outdoor, day or night. Then locks onto me. I've now got a follow me drone. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, the drone's gonna follow me. Skiing, walking the dog. This is unbelievable. Now make sure you get those batteries. Please be quick, it's going absolutely crazy right now. So we've got a deal on those batteries on the website too. If you get 2 extra batteries, you will never need to literally stop flying. One charging or one is flying. Fly, charge, charge, fly, and we have a deal for those. Normally 30 quid for one. But if you get that 2-pack, those 2 extra pro batteries, 014573, you will quadruple your flight time. Quadruple the fun, quadruple the excitement, quadruple the magic. That is what you can get by getting those 2 extra batteries, because tonight we're giving you an extra battery for nothing in the bundle too. So that will give you 4. But look, let me tell you about this drone. It is a fold-up drone, fit in your pocket drone, a drone you can take with you everywhere you go. The most stable drone, the easiest to fly drone that we've ever created, for beginner to intermediate in seconds, intermediate to pro in minutes. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your FX Pro. To give you an idea of its size compared to my phone, drone, phone, this thing is incredible, but it's the deal. The deal of deals, the way to kick off the summer, the way to go, the sun's out, I want to film. The normal price of the FX Pro is 230 quid, drone alone. Now don't get me wrong, that's the price when we first started it, no extras, no nothing. We didn't sell 1 at that price, we didn't sell 10 at that price, we didn't sell 100 or 1,000. We sold tens of thousands of FX Pro on a previous shopping channel before this one launched, but when this one did, we went better. This is the RDM upgrade, so we upgraded the speed, we upgraded the controls, and tonight we're giving you an extra battery for nothing. We are doubling the flight time, doubling the fun, doubling the excitement, doubling the magic on your FX Pro. That is our gift to you for it being joining our family, the ShopOnTV family, watching us from midnight till 3 every morning, going onto our Freeview Channel 89 every time during the day and seeing our brilliant products. Not all of them we can get on air on an ITV show or an STV show, so we've got them on 89. You can watch and enjoy all our products. But tonight, we've done something special for you, because we're also going to throw in, Rob, that storage case. Now, you would not buy a mobile phone without buying a protection for the glass, a glass screen protector or a case on the back. This is your drone protection. You've got a foam-lined case, space for the drone controller. Battery 1 you normally get. Battery 2 we're going to give you for free. Everything in this bundle ready to go, ready to fly, out the box, pre-charged, 20 seconds you're doing it. Now look, every pro feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability in your FX Pro. The follow me built in, normally over 1,000 quid in your drone. The gesture control lens that recognises your phone, it's in your FX Pro. You've got every feature, everything that you need to have fun, film, excitement with the family. But the best bit, the bit that gets me in the heart, the bit when people stop me in the street and go, do you know what? The drone's brilliant. The first drone I've ever been able to fly. Whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it to, whoever it's for, including you. You've stayed up till 2:30 in the morning watching this because you want it. Not as a gift, not as a present, you want it. Whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it to, whoever it's for, you can, maybe for the first time ever, fly it. That's what makes it different. That's what makes it special. The incredible, the brilliant, the exciting FX Pro.
And here are some reviews about the FX Pro, which are glowing, of course. So many people who own this drone love it, love it, love it. Well, practically everybody does. Again, the return rates on these extraordinarily small. So who is our first reviewer? It's Philip Harris. He's a ShopOnTV viewer. He says, easy to fly. Fly's great and easy to control, film and take photos. Another great product purchase. Ray Young says, great little drone, easy to fly, worth getting the extra batteries for the price, can't be beaten. I don't know if that's how Ray talks. I just thought sort of make it up. Agnes Pasco says the children love this drone. So easy for them to use. And that's the end of our review section. Are there more? Let's do some more. More. Oh, these are the different for each one. These are the old ones. Okay. Kevin Lachlan says, let me try that again. Sorry. Take two. Does what it says on the demonstrations on TV. Good value for money. Then we've got Don and Eve says, easy to fly, quick to set up, neat little drone. And Gary says, very good, especially for the price. Easy put together. Oh, there's another one. Okay. This is one of the easiest drones to learn to fly. It is light and easy to transport. And then Mike says, easy to fly, and the cameras catch great footage when flying. And great drone, really easy to fly, and some brilliant features for the price. Have had much more expensive drone in the past that didn't do half of what the GX Pro does. Richard.
Okay, I can't do any accents, but there we go. Look, you're all loving it. You've all got it in your basket. Loads of you have checked it out. This is a drone that allows you to fly. Now, look, I'm going to do something that's going to annoy some people. If you know someone that's always wanted a drone,
I do that a lot.
Someone, we annoy quite a lot of people a lot of the time. But I'm going to tell you, ring them up, wake them up, get them up, go, hey! I know it's 2:30 in the morning, but if you want a drone, watch right now, ITV, you're going to see something brilliant. This is the drone that anyone can fly. Now, whether you're using it indoor or outdoor, whether you're using it to film your friends and your family, whether you're using it to make some memories, this drone is incredible. We've just had an email in. They want to know what wind speed. I apologise. I wasn't very good at school in terms of like the geography and the wind speed lessons. Do not fly in a hurricane, but it is okay to use outside with a little bit of wind. So don't worry about
rain?
it with the FX Pro.
Rain.
No, this is the best bit with our drones. All the components are waterproofed and sealed. So this is a drone that literally, if you were to get caught while you're in the rain, it is not going to damage the drone. Now, we don't recommend when you've got big heavy rain, because you've probably got big heavy winds, but it will not ruin the drone. So you can use them outside.
Can I ask you another quick question?
Anything
I'm
like,
probably
Rob.
putting my foot in my
Go
mouth
on.
here again.
You never do that.
Is there a feature where you could use, you know, you can get the sort of VR goggles that adapt the phone?
Yep.
Because a lot of drone flyers, they use VR goggles and then fly with the remote. Is that possible with this, or is it not a feature that's in it yet?
Rob, look, literally, you're going to test it. This has VR capabilities.
It
I've
does?
never done this on air. So look, if we bring up the actual screen, I'll show you.
Yeah.
So basically, you've got a feature set just up in the top corner. Now, if you press that feature set, it will bring up a load of features. Can you see one that looks like the VR Google Cardboard?
Yeah.
Splits the screen. You can now, through the glasses, that will give you your VR capability.
Now, is that
through those
recording in
Google
VR,
Cardboards.
or is that just a view in VR?
That's viewing in VR, but I can also record in VR.
So you can do both?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
you can.
want to.
It's called, for those that know, it's called FPV flying.
That's right.
So you can take your phone
first-person view
and put it into your first-person view Google Cardboardy type goggles.
Yeah.
And you could literally fly without being able to see, but the phone being your view.
Yeah, and then the remote, you use the remote in your hand.
This has FPV flying.
FPV, first-person view, yeah, exactly. I learned this recently, FPV...
So, Rob, you never, ever put your foot in it. You can ask any questions of me,
I didn't know
honestly, I'm always happy to go through it.
Come on already. I mean, yes, FPV is first-person view and FOV is field of view.
Yes.
They're two important things in drone flying.
Yep, and we built it in. Those features are there. It's got a 50 times zoom in here as well.
Dip me in batter and fry me till golden.
So look, I'm going to show that now on every show. It's going to be the feature Rob told me to do.
I think
I'm going to do it.
Brilliant.
So anyway, let me take it in the air.
It's the easiest way to fly a drone, using goggles.
I'll tell you what, I'll read my own instruction book that I've written, and I will remind myself of every feature this drone has that I don't talk to you about that's also in here.
So you can use goggles to fly, but record full screen.
Yeah, well,
or if you want, you can record in VR.
We have, let me just tell you, look, we can have a chat at 2:30 in the morning. Now, we have got a lovely buyer called Maria. She's one of the best in the business, and Maria asked me... I'm laughing because something you just got to say to my ear. I'm not going to tell you what they said.
You don't want to get on a wrong side.
Maria asked if we could do some VR goggles, and one of the things that we may be doing towards Christmas time is bringing in some VR goggles to go with the drone.
Brilliant
so
idea.
if you want that package to do the first person view, you will be able to do it. So look, let me take it in the air, let me tell you about it, let me get it flying, because this drone is incredible. Now, we're talking about a live streaming camera. No memory cards here, no worrying about it. Where does the footage go? Because that's another question we always get asked. Because there's no memory card, it's brilliant. You don't need it. A memory card is limited to what it can memorize. This is recording on the screen of your phone into the photo book that you have on your normal phone. So however big your phone is how much memory now you have on your drone. It's incredible. It's sharing it. It's unbelievable. Now, it's Facebook, video blogging, Instagram, YouTube, your social media stuff, your video networking. You can create some of the best posts, the best footage without needing that content creator. You are the content creator, you can make it. But let me just show you something. With a normal drone at 600 or 700 quid, one angle, one shot, one direction from that lens, we've built in an adjustable gimbal. Now you can go 45 degrees, you can go 90 degrees. It allows you to change the angle of that lens however you want. Can you see it? If I bring it here, you'll actually see the lens and you'll actually see the footage. So you can choose the angle, you can choose the shot, and then you can fly wherever you want at that pro level from above. So you can actually hover it in the air 120 meters above the kids playing football in the park and film that magic footage. We took the kids out, it's probably now 2 years ago. We took our kids out to the forest that's near our house, and they saw a bird's nest in a tree, but they wanted to have a look at the bird's nest. We took the drone up and we could literally film from above looking in, and we saw the eggs inside this nest. They were so excited. And then we sent that video into school and they showed it to the whole class, and we could do it because the drone was in our backpack ready to go.
Did they get a gold star or an A?
I think they got a smiley. I think they get smileys in their school.
So
So with this drone, how easy is it to fly? With a normal drone, you have to learn to control it. Stabilise it.
Careful when you take
we were filming real birds. not like people, so don't go filming people.
Oh, I see.
without asking permission to film.
No.
One finger, one button, boom, done. That is it, Rob. Now the drone is in the air, it's hovering. I can take my hands off the controller, I don't need to touch it. And I just want you at home to appreciate how stable this drone is. Look, there's another shopping channel not too far away from here with the same name as one that I used to work at, but it's quite different now.
Yeah.
They had a drone the other day, and they couldn't even fly it in the studio.
Really?
They tried it once, it went all over the place everywhere, and then they did the rest of the show with it sitting on a table. Okay?
No way.
This drone is different, so stable in the air. If the drone knocks in the wind, it adjusts itself. It's got altitude lock, it knows its height. Second camera underneath, looking the floor in shot, but allows you to fly from the palm of your hand. This thing is stunning. This is incredible. It's a great drone. But now it's in the air, now it's stable, let's have a look at that camera. Because what makes this drone different, what makes it steady, what makes it unbelievable is the HD camera built in. I'm now being filmed not by a studio camera, but by drone cam. And it will recognise my gesture, 3, 2, 1, recording that memory into my phone. It then will recognise my hand up to start a video. That's what that red light is on the right-hand side of that picture. When my hand comes back up, it turns off because it recognises to stop that video. But Rob, it's not one camera. And if there's one thing that makes this drone surpass itself to anything else on the high street, one camera on you, click a button. Now, by the way, I never show this. There are 18 different setups that we can do with this drone. Different ways that we can bring in those cameras. Now, you're on camera number 1.
Talked about them?
I'm on camera number 2. So that's my blogging shot. Camera number 3, that's coming from my phone top left. 3 shots in one from the same drone, Rob, at the same time. Now, genuinely, that is unheard of when we come to drones under 600 quid. And this is under 160 quid. We built it for you. Speed number 1 up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Nice and stable. Now, let me just show you something at home. What makes this different to the drone that you saw in your shop the other day? Why doesn't this go all over the place, going all to the left? Watch. When you let go of the control stick, it brakes itself. It stops dead. So when you let go of the brake, when you let go of the brake, so the drone doesn't carry on swifting off to the left or swifting off, which is why your drones used to go all over the place. Perfectly steady. Speed number 2, double click it, we're now an intermediate drone. We haven't had to buy a new drone, we haven't had to buy a new camera. We get that intermediate in the same drone you bought out the box in 20 seconds. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. The FX Pro is also a pro level drone. But what if you're going towards the tree, lake, river, and you panic? You press one button, auto return to home. This drone is incredible. Everything that you need, allowing you to fly indoor and outdoor, day or night, to flip 360 at the touch of a button. This thing is incredible.
Wowzer.
Honestly, it is stunning. And then it gets better. Because when you're flying a pro-level drone, you want to fly it from the mobile phone. You don't need the controller. Watch. Controller off. We are flying just from the screen. Now remember, the wire is just so I can show it to you live in the studio. There is no wire on your system. There's no wire on my system. It's just to get you that picture on your TV screen. That's the technical side in the studio. It allows me to fly it indoor. It allows me to fly it outdoor, day or night. Anywhere you want to use it, off on my set, and I'm going to go and get it and fly it again. So look, let me bring it over here, and I'm going to bring us back onto set right now. Bash it, knock it, hit it, smash it. The drone will come back for more. I love it, Rob. So remember,
and it's still fine.
Oh, no, it always will be. So whether you're flying it indoor, whether you're flying it outdoor, whatever you're using this drone for, you've got stability, you've got control, you've got a drone that anyone can fly, and a drone that literally will take the knocks, take the bashes, take the smashes, and come back for more, because this is the ultimate bundle. Now remember, it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable, easiest to fly system that we've created that you can learn how to do. Fold it up, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the sign of your drone. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this thing with you anywhere you want. But the deal is stunning. Oh my word. How many of you now are starting to check out your baskets with the ones that are in there?
85 million people.
No, honestly, thank you for joining us. Thank you for loving the show. We've enjoyed having you. Now, let me tell you, with a normal drone, you're talking when we first launched the FX Pro at 230 quid of the drone on its own. Now, don't get me wrong. We normally sell them when we begin on their own because you will buy the extra this, you'll buy the extra that. Today, you're not buying any of the extras. Unless you want to, you want more batteries for more flight time. But today, we're giving you a second battery for nothing. Nish Nil 0 free. We're giving you that second battery so you double your flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic with this drone. But it doesn't stop there, Rob, because we are also throwing in the storage case. Now, these are normally worth 40 quid on top of a drone. If you bought a drone on its own, you are going to buy a storage case. Why? You wouldn't buy a mobile phone without buying a screen protector or a case on the back. You spent all that money, you don't want to drop it and ruin it. With this drone, everything is protected. Space for the drone, space for the controller, battery number 1, that's normally included. Battery number 2, we're giving you for nothing. That is the entire bundle, the entire kit ready to go. You'll have the instructions in here, a link to the video on our website, which allows you to fly out the box in 20 seconds. Everything you need. Maybe it's the ultimate gift. Maybe it's the ultimate present. Maybe the kids are starting their exams for the GCSEs, the A-levels. You are going to give them that as their prize, the way of saying, well done. This could be a gift, a present, or it could just be for you. All the features, pro-level features, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capable. The VR, as we've discovered today, you can even use it as first-person view with Google VR goggles. This has it all. The follow me mode built in, normally over 1,000 quid. We put every feature we could into a drone that you can fly out the box, 20 seconds, whoever you give it to. The ultimate drone, the most fun. If you order it tonight, we will pack it Monday morning and it's gone. It's out to you. You'll have it before next weekend, filming, flying, and having fun. Ultimate flying, ultimate excitement, and the memories that last forever with the FX Pro.
Wouldn't it be meta if it was delivered by drone?
One day, Rob.
One day. Well, not that far, actually. Amazon are already delivering by drone.
I hear Royal Mail is investing now in drones for deliveries.
Yeah.
So.
The technology has come on so far, and they are so stable and reliable. Incredible. And of course, our cars eventually, there are already flying cars that have been developed. Basically, they're in the same design of a drone. Yeah.
They'll already do some stuff in places like Shetland using drones for delivery.
Is that right? Yeah. Really? It's just extraordinary. We are getting to that stage where the future is catching up with us. It's so busy out there at the moment. Literally more people watching now than there were before when there were fewer people watching. Sorry, Gemma, can you say that again? I didn't quite catch that. Oh, apparently I've just been asked, Gemma's just asked, can you please buy it? Thank you. And hurry up, because otherwise you might miss it, actually, because the baskets, there are a lot of people who haven't checked out yet. We really do recommend you check out. Remember, I'm sorry to say this, in fact, I've noticed a few people now actually put this on their websites because there is a misapprehension sometimes that when you put something in a basket that it's reserved for you or held in some way. It is not. It is not reduced from our inventory. It is not held. It is not reserved. If you put this in your basket and you don't check out and the stock sells out and you then go to buy it, you will be greeted by, sorry, this item is no longer available. So when you know you want it, look, I mean, come on, you're going to have so much fun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, 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 hopefully. Oh, actually, that's a fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Red Dwarf. I love Red Dwarf. Oh, I would love to be on Red Dwarf one day. Sorry. Sir. Actually, my son does a brilliant Crichton. Anyway, GPS. Those aren't the details of the GPS. We have got one though. That's what it looks like, and this is how much it costs. Here it is, $289.99, and here's how it works.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to think of a Red Dwarf line, but I can't think of one. It's lost from me. Right at the moment, I love it. Holly, I love Red Dwarf. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
but anyway, let me tell you about the GPS. This is the ultimate upgrade. We've upgraded the camera full 1080p, the highest resolution of HD we've brought on a drone. We've upgraded the controller. You now have an LCD screen built in there, so it gives you extra flight characteristics while you're flying, as well as what goes onto your phone. We've upgraded the motors. Now, these are brushless motors. This is a motor that gives you more stability, more control, more smoothness for the air, more battery life because of its efficiency. If you know the best of vacuums, and I think you know which ones I'm talking about, the ones that are miles ahead of the normal. If you're talking about the best hair dryers, miles above the normal, that's because they use brushless motors, and this drone has it. But what makes this drone special is you can use it with the Google Earth. Now, let me explain that. Let me show you the app, because everyone is wanting to know how this system works. Now, I can't fly that drone outside to use the GPS while I'm here 3 floors down in the middle of Covent Garden. But look, if I press this button on my screen, it will bring up the new app, the new features that you get inside this drone. Now, number one, let's open up the app and show you the feature set. Now, there's tons more features when you're talking about GPS. One of them looks like a little target in the middle, and it's called Surround. That's the one where if you press it, you set the height. It will go up, the lens will turn to face you, and it will do a full 360 video around you, like you see in the movies, or around the church spires on YouTube, or over the coast and then back over the White Cliffs. That's the sort of shot that you can do. But forget all that for a minute, because what I want to show you is this. This is your GPS control system. So the drone knows where it is. The app knows where it is. We're in the middle of Covent Garden. Please don't come knocking on the door. We're 3 floors down. We can't hear you. We're right next to the Thames in Covent Garden. But now let's bring it back up. Yeah, we're definitely not going to open the door, because you may be crazy if you turn up at this time in the morning.
Well, there are a few. Yeah, we have to walk past those on the way up.
There's a few people out there tonight. Or Friday night, definitely. Now, if I give this a click, it's going to bring up the Google Earth. That's an overlay that you see on the app, and the app is free. You literally press it. I want to fly to point 1, to point 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are called waypoints. You press go, and the drone will lift to point 1, fly to 2, 3, 4, without you doing anything. The drone knows where it is using that GPS satellite. But remember, with the app that you get, with the drone you get when you get to the GPS level, this is also, with the added camera on the bottom, allows you indoor flying as a beginner. So indoor as a beginner, when you're ready outside, click and the GPS comes in at under 280 quid with an extra battery and the storage case. That is my star of the show. If you're thinking about taking drones to the next level, to a hobby level, that's the drone to get. It's incredible.
Yes, indeed it is. And you can spread the cost over 3 months interest-free. As I like to say, the interest is on the product, not the price. That is, of course, subject to approval with PayPal Pay in 3. All you have to do is select PayPal at checkout, and then that will take you through the whole process. And you guys can figure it out, you know. We've got 10 minutes left. Can I remind you of the drone code? Is that possible? Because the drone code is very important, and it's common sense, but it's important to follow it. Here is the drone code.
The UK drone code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
And that, by the way, is the drone code.
Is your basic step through the things that you should always follow. You always make sure, but remember, no license, no registration needed, no fee. It's a Class Drone Zero toy drone. It's a drone with everything you've always wanted. Look, to sum all this up, let's just go through all those features. Let me tell you what you get with this drone. Number one, you're talking about a full-size drone that's fully flexible. So don't worry about it knocking, bashing or hitting. It will always come back for more. And by the way, we've hit it twice in the studio today, and it's come back for more and carried on flying. Just like we say, that's the beauty,
as as like,
beauty of live TV. We can genuinely show you the truth with our drones. You will see what we see, and you see it live. Full-size drone, that camera. That's giving you a live streaming, but we can change the angle and we can now film from above. So you're live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. You get to film as you fly.
No ads.
But look, let's take it in the air because that's what you all want to know. How easy is it? It's one finger. One finger, one button, auto takeoff, auto landing. The altitude lock built into the drone, so if you knock it, remembers the height. The second camera underneath allowing you to fly it like Harry Potter. Then we've got a drone that if it's going towards a tree, a lake, a river, and you panic, no! Press a button, it will auto return to you. So you're not going to lose it, you're not going to damage it. You're not going to get this drone and not be able to fly it. You can use it. Indoor, outdoor, day or night flying, this thing is stunning. You want to flip 360? Flip 360 drone, flip 360. Look at that, isn't that cool? A flip 360 drone with a flip 360 video. Unbelievable.
Zowie.
Flying it from the screen of your phone. Now, I'm going to unplug my camera, so you're not going to see it on the screen, because I'm going to walk this drone, Rob, over to you, because we can fly this as we go. This is a stable drone, an easiest to fly drone. And if I want to land it,
it's a lovely breeze.
I just press the land button. That is how easy it is to learn to do, Rob.
What is your goal when? Because obviously I
Yeah.
know you've crammed as much in there as you can. You couldn't fit any more without making it twice the size, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But where are you going? What are your thoughts about where you're going to go in the future with all of these?
Oh, we are going to try and get some more drones that are maybe later next year, maybe tomorrow, in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
We want more autonomous drones as well. So a drone where you can literally set where you want it to go without GPS, but the drone will still be able to follow it.
Right.
We're going to
AI
put some,
probably.
Yeah, and we're going to put some cameras on there that give you like stability shakes and stuff like that, so you can enhance the video.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
right now, what we are doing is giving you every feature that's out there on the high street now, but together. We're giving you a drone where you can bring it all in within seconds. Oh, by the way, we were looking at a drone, because I get samples of things all the time,
Sure,
that we change them, move them, whatever. We've got a little pocket drone that literally is like a selfie. You throw it in the air, turns itself, it takes that selfie of you.
No
With your
way.
friends and family. It's brilliant. We may bring it in for Christmas. We're going to see.
Oh!
It's brilliant. It just fits in your pocket. It's
I
about that
can't.
big.
You heard it here first on Shop on TV.
So, with this drone, we wanted to get every feature that we could, but not in a drone that means you put loads of features, but no one can do all of them. We want them all to be used.
Yeah.
So, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. So you can start learning these features, learning the functions that you can do with it instantly. This is a feature pack. In fact, the FX Pro is the most feature packed drone we've ever created at anywhere close to this price. It is brilliant.
That's what I love. You think of everybody, because for $159.99, you know, you can pay that for a good quality remote control toy.
Yep.
But the fact is that it's a toy. It does one thing. It's a unitasker, and then eventually, you know, you buy it for the kids. They get bored of it. It goes in a box up in the loft. And it's never used again. But the whole family can use this.
Yeah.
And people of different capabilities and different needs can use this as well.
They can, and they can get involved in what is an incredible hobby. But it's a hobby that when you're a beginner, this allows you to grow. It allows you to get to the intermediate level. It lets you get to the pro level, and then maybe you jump to a GPS drone. Right. That's up to you. But you don't get stuck that you have to go out and buy a second, a third, a fourth drone. It doesn't annoy you. It doesn't frustrate you, because it's designed to work. And this is what I love. When when you see full high expensive drones, £1,000, whatever, you'll see some reviews that say it's brilliant. You'll see some reviews that say it was too advanced. I just couldn't get the hang of it.
Yeah.
There was so much, I just didn't know how to do it and what to do.
Sure.
That's the difference with this. There's no one that's going to think this is too advanced. There's no one that's going to think this is too easy, because it covers every one of those categories.
Yeah.
Every type of person will find what they love with the FX Pro.
And these days as well, so I mean, I hate to say it, but so many of the youngsters, of course, are just glued to, addicted to their social media.
Yep.
And it's like everything now. You know, you can't go to a restaurant with somebody and have a meal without them taking a picture of their blooming food. It's like, why are you photographing your food? You know, it's like... But look, hey, you do you. That's just, maybe I'm just becoming a bit of a fossil. But this is taking your social media to the next level, isn't it?
It really is. It's giving you those footage.
You can photograph your food from the ceiling.
It does, but it's from the side.
From the side?
From above,
Yeah,
from below.
above,
You can
from
film
below.
your food however you like. If that's
you can film the whole restaurant.
If that's your thing, then you can do it.
That's
but with this
right.
drone, it allows you to access what you want to do, to create the movies that you want to create. But for me, what it's all about...
I'm sorry, just growing up, just the thought if I just had, you know, beans on toast, I mean, taking a picture of it and then sending a copy to all my friends. Could you imagine it? It's just, why?
Honestly, now it can get you millions of likes.
Well, no, actually, it's true. In fact, David's mum does it, and she gets paid for it. She gets, because the images are put onto Google something or another. Yeah, she actually makes money out of it.
Amazing.
So, well, in that case, it's definitely worthwhile.
It really is. So look, if you're looking for a present, if you're looking for a gift, you know someone wants to learn to fly, this is an unbelievable drone to do it. Why do people give us 5-star reviews? Because they actually love the product when it arrives,
really
and
good.
it works. The batteries are pre-charged, it's ready to go. If this is a gift, they don't even have to get it ready. If it's a gift, but you don't want to worry whether the kids are going to be able to do it, yes, they are. Everything is in there, ready to go. And by the way, you may not want to watch me anymore, but there is a link with the drone that if you click on that link, it will take you to me teaching you.
Can we show that on the website? Can we show the website very quickly, please? So, if you go to all the way down to the bottom,
Scroll it down,
any
scroll
one
it
of the
down,
drones,
scroll it down.
keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, stop there. And there you've got the drone, basically the demos.
Now,
of
by the
every
way,
drone.
I apologise for you having 4 of me in your life. No, there's 4 different drones, and we'll teach you each of those drones and teach you how to do it. So, yeah.
Do you know, the greatest compliment I think I can pay you, Richard, is because obviously I know you personally as well, and Richard is one of the nicest and most genteel and kind and decent people I have the good fortune to know. I know you're very high energy on the air. That's because you came up through Hamleys and all the the demos, and that's the way I know.
Yeah.
But the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, that in honest to goodness truth, these really are very, regardless of what Richard said, I'm telling you, they are really seriously good drones. I've got friends who've got them and they love them.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can believe what Richard said.
I put my heart and soul into creating a product that I want people to stop me in the street and go, I love that. I don't want you to stop me in the street and go, I bought that drone off you, it was rubbish. I want you to come and tell me how great it was. And I spent all the time creating something to get the reaction from.
Well, may I say, because this is your business, it's your personal business, this. RDM is Richard D and you're Maya, your last name. But the point that I'm making is that if he's not some huge conglomerate, you know, or mega corporation, if these didn't sell, and if more to the point, if they did sell and then they were returned, Richard would be out of business. He'd be bankrupt. This is his bread and butter. It's his livelihood. So you rely on your credibility above almost everything else.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Every one of these gets sent out from our warehouse on Monday morning, and it'll be delivered to you by the weekend. I want you to write into us. I want you to send videos into us that you filmed from your drone. If you send a brilliant video or a brilliant picture that you filmed from the drone, just send it into us and write down, we give permission to put it on air. And I will put your video and your video footage on air every time, as long as it's clean. Okay? If it's not clean,
we'll just watch it privately.
We'll watch it before the show.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I know you probably saw we've had we had these amazing lights on the air. We had some magic pens we didn't even get a chance to show you. We'll have to do a show just for those. We've got about a minute left, so the final closing moments of the show, Richard. Why should everyone check out their baskets right now?
Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming camera. You've got on there the VR capability through the Google glasses. You've got a 50 times zoom. This is a drone that you can fly out the box and become a pro. The fun, the excitement, the magic, the kid smiles when everyone's getting involved and flying this outside. It is a drone that anyone can use with features that anyone can get involved with. You have got a brilliant product, a brilliant gift, a brilliant hobby, brilliant memories, all rolled in to one.
And a brilliant guest to present it. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Have a fantastic weekend, and obviously I hope you will continue to join me throughout the weekend. I'm here tomorrow night. By the way, we're starting a bit later tomorrow, about 1:20 in the morning, and things are going to be a bit funky with all the football and Euros and whatnot going on, but we'll still be here every night, except for election. July 4th into the 5th, we will be off air because it's election night. But tomorrow night, we've got these amazing fans for you, cooling fans. It's about to get hot. We're going to help keep you cool. But in the meantime, from me, Rob Block with an E, all the crew at ShopOnTV, and from Richard, have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.